Considering that the average human is less than 6 feet tall, giants seem like creatures belonging to the realm of myth or the silver screen. However, prepare to be amazed to learn that giants are not figments of imagination, but real living beings. They exist among us, leading ordinary lives just like everyone else. In today's article, we will talk about the tallest and most formidable giants of the world. From a man who was dubbed the eighth wonder of the world, to another who was famous for having the largest feet ever recorded, here are 10 real giants who walked the earth. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and before we start, also like the video. Number 10. Ibrahim Taqiullah, distinguished by Guinness World Records for having the world's largest feet, is also celebrated as the second tallest man alive. His birth date is marked as January 26, 1982 in Guelmim, Morocco. He reached a peak height of 8 feet and 0.97 inches, 2.46 meters. Within a span of a single year, Taqiullah experienced a remarkable growth spurt of approximately 1 meter, 3.3 feet. At 18 years of age, a routine blood test carried out by a school physician revealed his acromegaly, attributing his extraordinary stature to this condition. After completing his studies in geography at university, Taqiullah underwent treatment in Paris in 2006 under the care of a French doctor. The surgical removal of his tumor and the successful normalization of his growth hormone levels led to a substantial improvement in his health, including his heart condition. On May 24, 2011, he surpassed Sultan Kösen to become the world record holder for having the largest feet on a living individual, with measurements of 37.5 centimeters, 1 foot 2.8 inches, for his right foot and 38.1 centimeters, 1 foot 3 inches, for his left foot. Locating suitable footwear presented a significant challenge due to his European size 58 feet. Upon consultation, a shoemaker quoted prices ranging between 3,000 and 3,500 euros for custom-made shoes. Thankfully, his orthopedic podiatrist, Jérôme Légion, stepped in to provide footwear designed to cater to Taqiullah's special needs and to support his frame properly. In addition to his record-breaking physical attributes, Ibrahim Taqiullah has made his mark in the entertainment industry as a talented actor. His filmography includes roles in Apnea, Chocolate, Kandisha, and Aladdin 2, showcasing his versatility and capability to engage audiences across a variety of genres. Number 9. Romeza Gelge, known for her debatable claim of being the tallest living woman, has established records for possessing the longest fingers at 4.4 inches, 11.2 centimeters, the most elongated spine at 23.58 inches, 59.9 centimeters, and the most substantial hands for a woman, with her right hand measuring 9.81 inches, 24.93 centimeters, and her left hand 9.555 inches, 24.26 centimeters, in length. This distinction earned her the Guinness World Record for the tallest teenage girl in existence. Gelge towers at an impressive height of 7 feet and 0.17 inches. Renowned as an advocate and motivational speaker, she resides in Karabakh, Turkey. Her remarkable height results from Weaver syndrome, a genetic anomaly leading to accelerated bone growth. Individuals with Weaver syndrome typically exhibit significant tallness and may present unique facial characteristics, including broadly spaced eyes. Although incurable, those diagnosed with Weaver syndrome can lead fulfilling lives. Gelge often uses a wheelchair for mobility due to her condition, but occasionally walks with a walker's aid. Her living arrangements necessitate seating that has a minimum height of 50 to 55 centimeters from the ground. Fueled by her strong resolve and a deep understanding of her condition, Gelge is passionate about increasing awareness of Weaver syndrome, aiming to educate the public on the matter. On November 8, 2022, she achieved a personal milestone, her inaugural flight, which was also her first experience flying. Turkish Airlines modified a plane for her journey from Istanbul to San Francisco, California, by removing 6 rows of seats to accommodate her needs, sparking significant media attention. Today, Gelger thrives as an independent web developer, chasing her dreams and motivating others to pursue theirs. During the 2020 COVID-19 lockdowns, she ventured into web development, fulfilling her childhood ambition to work in tech. She values the moments spent with her family and siblings during her leisure, enjoying their company. Her hobbies also encompass indulgent shopping trips and the refreshing pastime of swimming, adding balance to her life. Number 8. Ulyana Semyonova stands as a towering figure in the realm of women's basketball, celebrated for her extraordinary achievements and commanding presence on the court. This Russian-born athlete, who gloriously competed for the Soviet Union, left an indelible mark during the 1970s and 1980s. Semyonova, who reached a staggering height of 7 feet, 2.13 meters, and tipped the scales at 127 kilograms, inherited her towering stature through genetics, with no underlying medical conditions. Known for her unusually large feet, she wore a men's size 21 US, 58 EU, setting a record for the largest feet in women's basketball. Born on March 9, 1952, in Zarasai, then part of the Lithuanian SSR, Soviet Union, Semyonova is now 71 years old. Throughout her career, she remained an unbeatable force on the USSR women's national basketball team for an impressive 18 consecutive years. Her athletic prowess earned her 2 Olympic gold medals, one in Montreal, 1976, and the other in Moscow, 1980. Additionally, she secured the World Championship title 3 times, in Sao Paulo, 1971, Colombia, 1975, and Brazil, 1983. Semyonova's success in basketball is unparalleled, having clinched 15 Soviet Union championships and triumphing in the European Champions Cup 15 times, making her the most decorated player in the history of women's basketball. In recognition of her significant contributions to the sport, Semyonova was honored with the esteemed Order of the Red Banner of Labor in 1976. In 1993, her legacy was further immortalized when she became the inaugural woman not from the United States to be inducted into the prestigious Basketball Hall of Fame, a testament to her exceptional accomplishments in basketball. Additionally, she spearheaded the Soviet Union team to a remarkable streak of 10 consecutive gold medals at the women's Eurobasket competitions between 1968 and 1985, underscoring her dominance on the continental stage. Number 7. Albert Johan Kramer, recognized as the tallest individual from the Netherlands ever recorded, stood at an imposing height of 7 feet and 11.5 inches, 2.42 meters. At birth, he weighed an impressive 8.6 kilograms, 19 pounds, surprising his mother. Kramer's adulthood saw him reach a peak weight of 250 kilograms. However, complications arising from his extraordinary growth led to the amputation of one of his legs, after which his weight decreased to 170 kilograms. Born on June 15, 1897 in Amsterdam, Kramer's family comprised 4 sisters and a brother. He entered into matrimony with Wilhelmina Fassler from Switzerland in 1926, marking his second marriage. Kramer and his brother-in-law, Joseph Cepatoni Fassler, who was notably short at 69 centimeters, created a striking contrast as a duo. This unique partnership drew public interest, leading them to perform across various nations, including the Netherlands, the UK, Germany, and the USA, captivating audiences with their contrasting statures and talents. Additionally, Kramer formed a notable duo with Fred Aslat, known as Pip, who was 70 centimeters, 2 feet 4 inches tall. Their long-term collaborative performances further solidified Kramer's entertainment career, making them a celebrated pair. Albert Johan Kramer passed away on April 4, 1976. The year before his death, he underwent the amputation of his second leg due to ongoing vascular and circulatory issues, marking the end of a remarkable life journey of the tallest Dutch man in history. Number 6. An American named Sandy Elaine Ellen entered the Guinness World Records as the tallest woman globally. Her birth took place on June 18, 1955, in Chicago, USA. Ellen towered at a height of 7 feet and 7 inches. Raised in Shelbyville, Indiana by her grandmother, her exceptional height was due to a tumor in her pituitary gland, which led to an abnormal overproduction of growth hormone, often escalating from 200 to 1,000 times the normal rate. At 22 years old, in 1977, Ellen underwent critical brain surgery to excise the tumor, a move that likely prevented her condition from worsening. Ellen, who remained single throughout her life, expressed a preference for conservative dating norms, insisting she would only consider a partner taller than herself. She described herself as having conventional tastes, akin to being an old-fashioned girl. Ellen also had a flair for writing and authored a book titled Cast a Giant Shadow. In addition to her literary work, she made appearances on television, featuring in documentaries and shows like Fellini's Casanova, Sideshow, Being Different, and several others. In her later years, Ellen's mobility was severely compromised. She required a wheelchair as her frame became too much for her legs and back to bear. Eventually, she was confined to bed, suffering from muscle atrophy. Ellen's life came to a close on August 13, 2008, as she succumbed to a combination of health issues, including sepsis, type 2 diabetes, respiratory problems, and kidney failure. Today's subscriber feature showcases a vintage photo of an astonishingly large man, igniting widespread curiosity. His height and scale appear monumental, easily eclipsing those around him who seem minuscule by comparison. Estimates might place his weight at around 200 kilograms or more. Speculate in the comments section below about his possible height. Number 5. John William Bud Rogan stands as the second tallest individual historically documented, boasting a stature of 8 feet and 9 inches, 2.67 meters. His body weight fluctuated between 175 to 205 pounds. Birth records indicate Rogan's entrance into the world on September 11, 1867, in Hendersonville, Tennessee, USA. Though some debate exists about the exact year, citing possibilities like 1868 or 1871. By the age of 13, Rogan experienced a sudden and excessive growth spurt indicative of gigantism. He developed ankylosis later, a medical condition that caused stiffness and fusion in his spinal joints, rendering him incapable of walking or standing. In light of his condition, Rogan earned a living by selling his portraits and postcards at a local train station. Newspapers frequently referred to him as the Negro Giant or the Living Skeleton. Despite his challenges, Rogan was known for his jovial demeanor and resonant voice. He became a familiar sight, navigating the surroundings in his unique mode of transportation, a cart pulled by goats, akin to a makeshift wheelchair. His remarkable physical attributes included feet 13 inches, 33 centimeters, long and hands 11 inches, 28 centimeters, in length. Of African descent, Rogan was recognized as the tallest man of his heritage and the second tallest globally until his record was surpassed by Robert Waldo in 1939. It was noted that gigantism might run in his family. As an old article mentioned, his grandfather was also exceptionally tall, requiring a specially sized saddle for horseback riding. John Rogan's life came to an end on September 11, 1905, in Gallatin, Tennessee, USA. Legends suggest he was laid to rest in the old Rogan family farmland, possibly in an undisclosed location marked by a cement vault, preserving the legacy of a man whose life was as extraordinary as his stature. Number 4. Leonid Ivanovich Stadnik, a Ukrainian veterinarian, came into the world on August 5, 1970 in Podolian Sea, Ukraine, and departed from the same locality on August 24, 2014. At the age of 12, he had to undergo a critical brain operation. Following the surgery, he was diagnosed with acromegalic gigantism due to a pituitary gland tumor that emerged, prompting an abnormal surge in growth hormone production. Astonishingly, a quarter-century post-operation, the tumor had disappeared. For a period, Stadnik held the title of the world's tallest man according to the Guinness World Records. However, his refusal to submit to a remeasurement as per the revised criteria of Guinness World Records led to his removal from the record books. Subsequently, the honor was reinstated to Bao Shishun from China, after Stadnik's measurement was deemed unofficial in the record keeping. Number 3. Zainab Bibi, recognized as Pakistan's tallest woman, was born in 1974 in Toba Tek Singh, located in the Punjab province. Her exceptional height earned her the title of the world's tallest woman in the Guinness World Records in 2003. Reports indicate that Bibi experienced a significant growth spurt at the tender age of 15. By the time she was 20, she had reached a height of 7 feet and 2 inches. Her extraordinary stature proved to be a barrier to marriage. In 1998, Tariq Aziz, the host of the widely viewed television program Nalam Gar, invited Zainab Bibi to appear on his show. This appearance catapulted her to national fame and subsequently led to her recognition in the Guinness World Records. Following this exposure, she received invitations from abroad and managed to visit 15 countries, including France, Saudi Arabia, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Despite her fame, Bibi faced severe financial difficulties stemming from her health issues such as diabetes, hypertension, and osteoporosis. In interviews, she often spoke about her struggle to make ends meet. Her financial woes, combined with her height, meant that she remained unmarried throughout her life. Zainab Bibi passed away in a state of poverty at the age of 46 in 2018. Number 2. Sultan Kösen, originating from a Kurdish family and working as a farmer in Turkey, stands as the tallest living man. Born on December 10, 1982, in the small village of Alabay, located in the Mardin province, his extraordinary height preempted the completion of his education, steering him towards agriculture for livelihood. Kösen views his towering stature as both a blessing and a curse. It facilitates household chores like changing light bulbs without a ladder, but also brings about challenges, such as finding appropriately sized clothing and footwear. Remarkably, Kösen's hands stretch to 28.5 centimeters in length, with his arms extending 97 centimeters. His legs measure nearly 126 centimeters, and his feet are distinctly sized, the left at 36.5 centimeters and the right at 35 centimeters. His condition, gigantism, is attributed to acromegaly, a result of a tumor impacting his pituitary gland. This anomaly induced an excessive release of growth hormones, leading to his height of 8 feet and 2 inches. In 2010, he commenced treatment at a medical center in Virginia to regulate his hormone levels. Although the treatment managed to stabilize his condition, multiple attempts to surgically remove the tumor in Turkey were unsuccessful. Kösen's personal life saw him marrying a Syrian woman, Merve Debo. However, the union ended in divorce in 2021 due to communication barriers. He spoke only Turkish, while she communicated solely in Arabic. Despite this, Kösen remains optimistic about finding love again and hopes to remarry in the foreseeable future. Number 1. John Kohler, a native of Denton, Montana, USA, was born on September 1, 1925, and emerged as one of the mere 24 individuals worldwide to surpass 8 feet in height, standing at 8 feet and 2 inches tall by 1969. This extraordinary stature led to his recognition as the tallest living man by the Guinness Book of World Records until his passing. Coming from a family where height was prominent, his father standing at 6 feet and 2 inches and his mother at 5 feet and 10 inches, Kohler began exhibiting an unusual growth pattern from the age of 10. He had a twin sister who nearly matched their mother's height at 5 feet and 9 inches. Kohler spent his life in North America, where he attended Amundsen High School and resided with his family. He concluded his 25-year career at the Big Joe Manufacturing Company, retiring merely 3 years before his demise. Kohler perceived his remarkable size as a benefit, particularly in his professional life, as it attracted the attention of prospective clients, ensuring he made a memorable impression on them. However, his later years were marred by kyphosis, a condition that significantly curved his spine. John Kohler succumbed to a heart condition in 1981 in Chicago, with his height slightly reduced to an estimated 7 feet and 10 inches, 239 centimeters, due to his spinal condition at the age of 55. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.